Have you ever wondered what a powerful 7.5 magnitude earthquake would feel like inside a high-rise building? Watch this video and see the terrifying reality unfold. A powerful tornado swept across a road in Chile, sending debris flying through the air and forcing drivers to struggle to keep control of their vehicles in the violent winds. Terrifying tornado winds hit Indonesia, tearing roofs from buildings and forcing residents to run for their lives as debris filled the air. Students narrowly escaped danger in Iraq after a wall collapsed during severe flooding, causing powerful muddy waters to rush violently across the road. Hopefully, no one was injured in this terrifying situation.
Okay. Oh my God.
Heavy rainfall caused a retaining slope to collapse onto a car. Yet the man nearby miraculously escaped without any injuries. Watch this stunning low pass as the aircraft's engines unleash a powerful jet blast that sweeps dust across the runway.
Oh, shit.
Despite repeated warnings, crowds still gathered along the Qiantang River in China to watch the tidal bore, until the powerful surge arrived. Security cameras in a Myanmar electronics store captured the moment a 7.7 magnitude earthquake struck, violently shaking the building and knocking shelves to the floor. This is the demolition of an illegally constructed high-rise building in India, sending dust and debris flying across the area. If that car hadn't been there to stop the flying spring, this situation could have ended very badly. Their quick reaction likely saved them this time, because even a tiny delay could have changed everything. Tons of rock and dirt came crashing down the mountainside in Afghanistan, burying the road and leaving drivers unable to move forward. Powerful floodwaters poured down the river in Oman, transforming the quiet valley into a rushing torrent within moments. A fast-moving flash flood carried rocks and mud into homes, turning living spaces into piles of debris in minutes. Massive wave of rocks and dust rushes down the mountainside during the landslide in Afghanistan, burying the road below within seconds. Powerful tidal bore moves up the Ganges River in India, pushing strong waves toward the riverbank and surprising people nearby. Powerful winds scatter burning embers through the air, while the wildfire lights up the night sky, creating a scene that feels both terrifying and unreal. The chaos outside quickly spills indoors as the storm's powerful winds shove rain and debris into the building in this Vietnamese neighborhood. Huge waves form as the powerful tide surges through the Ganges River, and the crowd's excitement shows just how impressive the moment really is.
Heading this way, down the wind.
No panic, no confusion. Just immediate action as these students follow earthquake safety procedures the moment the tremor begins in Alaska. Overloading may seem efficient, but situations like this prove why following safe weight limits is critical for both the driver and the vehicle. Just seconds made the difference here, as the flash flood rushed through while they were only a few steps away from danger. Winter turns the river in New York into a moving maze of massive ice slabs, slowly grinding their way downstream. Violent gusts tear pieces of the roof off a Home Depot store in Texas, turning the sky outside into a storm of flying debris. The sea suddenly surges forward, sending a powerful wave across the street and catching storm watchers completely off guard in Spain. Probably not the kind of excitement he expected during a regular workday. The man reacted quickly and moved his motorcycle away seconds before the ship slammed into the ferry. A powerful landslide suddenly collapsed from the hillside, sending massive amounts of soil and rocks crashing down and covering the road below in seconds. Storm Yaku caused severe flooding in Peru, as powerful muddy water surged through the river and rushed violently beneath the bridge.
Empezó todo. Momentos justos ahora del Guayco.
Aí direct pula पर्दा असं दर्शन न व्हायर सेंटर बापरे ते
One powerful surge from the sea is all it takes to transform a busy seaside walkway into a scene of fear, confusion, and rushing water. The ceiling noises turned out to be a lucky warning, giving him precious seconds to run to safety. It happened so fast that he couldn't do anything but be carried by the avalanche, hoping it wouldn't end in disaster.
Sim, kid! Sim! Sim!
In just seconds, a calm highway scene in Elk City, Oklahoma, turns chaotic as the ground trembles and massive rocks rip free from the mountainside with trees attached.
Wow. Holy fuck, that whole rock is moving. Holy Lord. Watch the power line! Power line!
These cormorants explode into the air as the boat moves forward, creating one of the wildest river scenes imaginable. This is not a real demolition, but behind-the-scenes footage from The Dark Knight, showing the controlled explosion of Gotham General Hospital. It felt like the ground gave way as water burst up from beneath, flooding everything in seconds with no warning at all. What you're seeing is a powerful dust tornado, ripping across the land and swallowing everything in thick clouds of dirt. This is the Deep Ocean Basin Wave Tank at the Lear National Ocean Test Facility near Cork, Ireland, where powerful artificial waves are generated to test ships and offshore technology. He rushed to overtake the truck like he was in a race, but the ditch on the side almost turned it into a very different kind of adventure. Sometimes a simple turn can create an unexpectedly funny traffic moment. Terrifying moment happened in China as a heavy truck suddenly swerved across the road and slammed head-on into a Mercedes Maybach. Extreme weather in Turkey caused powerful winds to rip the roof from this dormitory, leaving the building dangerously exposed. Tanker cars derail at a road crossing in Springfield, Massachusetts, leaving twisted metal, dust, and a completely blocked roadway.
Astagfirullahaladzim, ya Allah. Ya Allah, ya Allah. Ya Allah. Ya Allah. Astagfirullahaladzim. Astagfirullahaladzim.
This bus drives like it's fighting for position, not sharing the road, and the truck pays the price by losing control.
It's gone. It's gone. Yep, it's gone. And there it goes.
This looks like a showdown between man and wind and water in Friesland, and so far, nature is clearly winning.
Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Look at that barnacle friend.
Have you ever wondered just how strong an elephant really is? This one pushes over a tree simply because it knows it can. Terrifying scenes as Storm Harry waves crash into a home in Marsaskala, Malta, flooding the house and turning it into a water-filled ruin. Watch the shocking moment when a ferry slammed into the pier, causing serious damage to the boarding ramp, the vessel itself, and the cars parked at the very front. Thanks for watching till the end. Hit subscribe so you're always the first to catch new videos. See you in the next one.